the amount of time it takes you to watch a movie or even wash your car, you can make a positive difference in the life of a child. Claudia Solis-Alcala shows us how a volunteer advocate can make a positive impact in the life of a child and their family.
It was turmoil, arguing, being like there's no conscience, you know what I'm saying? I was taking everything for granted, you know.
More than a year ago, Visalia dad Carlos Flores and his wife Amy had their children taken away from them by the court system.
Reality checked in, and I gave up everything. I gave up everything. I'm an ex-gang member. When my kids were born, I knew that I wasn't supposed to be introducing them to them. But when we were going to court, something just clicked that I can't do this myself. And so we went to court. I think they introduced us to CASA.
CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocate, someone like Betty McNutt. An advocate is essentially the voice for the children in court.
I represent the children. I'm their friend. I'm there to help the parents as they deal with the children and making their life easier, making the children's life better.
They've helped us with our court proceedings. They helped us get our kids back in reality. She told us to just mellow down, have patience, do everything the courts ask us to do, and she was there to help us with anything. If we needed a ride, if we needed assistance in writing documents down, she was there for us. Not only that, she was there mostly for our children's comfort.
Betty is one of 150 volunteer advocates in Tulare County, serving more than 200 children at any given time. During the course of a year, more than 700 children will benefit from the services of an advocate.
They're the bridge between the child and services they may need. Our mission is to train, recruit, and supervise volunteers that advocate for children and their best interest, and children that have been abused and neglected or at risk of being abused and neglected.
Lisa Martinez at CASA Tulare County supervises the volunteers assigned to children aged 0 to 5. She works with them to develop a case plan. The plan of action for Carlos and his family included addressing now 3-year-old Michael's speech delay. They also worked on family relationships and interaction.
He wasn't speaking at 2 years old. He was saying a few words here and there, but he wasn't making sentences. So that's why she brought the attention to us to read more to him. As we're doing with Amora, now she's barely turned 2 years old, and now she's more advanced than Michael was back then because of the book reading and playing, interacting with the children.
A CASA advocate spends about 1 to 2 hours a week with a child reading a book or going on a walk. Betty and her volunteer colleagues are in high demand. CASA has more than 200 children on a waiting list, with more than half of those children under the age of 5.
The 0 to 5 population is the most vulnerable, and so early intervention is key, and so having a volunteer assigned to them at that stage is beneficial and key to their well-being.
Children are referred to CASA once Child Welfare Services and the court has intervened. The court appoints CASA to the most at-risk children and youth in the dependency program.
The majority of our cases are neglect, which is also abuse. Some of that stems from substance abuse. So there's all sorts of types of abuse, physical, sexual, emotional, many types.
Courts rely on the critical information advocates provide, enabling the court to make the best possible decisions for the child's future. The goal is to place the child in a permanent and stable home, may it be with a relative, in foster care, with an adoptive family, or reunified with their family. Betty's favorite part:
the end outcome. Knowing that these children are going to be okay, and that mom and dad are going to be okay, seeing all of it come together.
Casa means, to me in Spanish, casa means your home, your house. And that's exactly what they do. They come into your house and they provide, care and loving, interaction with my children.
Higher.
Higher?
Yeah. Now higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
I'm Claudia Solis-Alcala for 0 to 5 in 30 minutes.
Thanks, Claudia. For more information about CASA in Tulare County, you can call 559-625-4007. If you live in Fresno County, you can reach CASA at 559-244-6485. And we have more information online. Just go to valleypbs.org and click on 0 to 5 in 30 minutes.
This program funded in part by First 5 Fresno County. At First 5, we focus on the first 5 years of life. We fund programs and services that better the lives of children in Fresno County.
Additional funding from First 5 Tulare County. Changing lives and building futures. Because it's all about the kids.